Tell us about off business. Off business विषय बाहर लोक मोर मन हुए ओडिया अपेक्षा अधिका जानी ओडिशावासी को टिके आपण ऑफ बिजनेस संस्था किपरि हैला ऑफ बिजनेस रो बिजनेस टा कोन मॉडल टा कोन टिके बुझे कि कहंतु ता आगरु कहंतु सुंदर नाटा देले केमती ना पछरे कहानी टा कोन
ओके ना पछरे सर कहानी हैला कि माने आई वाज अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ हिस्ट्री. One of the biggest lessons and speeches in history that I really like is Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Gettysburg Address रे कोन हेतला सर कि जेतले सिविल वार सरीला अमेरिका रे से गोटे स्पीच देथिले. It lasted a little above 2 minutes. सेथरे the speech ends with something which is very famous. It says a nation that is by the people,
of the people,
for the people shall not perish from the earth. So this line actually became so part of what I am as a person. I believe that everything should be about people, everything should be about the nation finally and all that, that I wanted to have something that actually encapsulates all these three words. So I tried very hard. So off business, OF is off, and because we are in the business of commerce, it also stands for order for. So
okay,
it has for
order for business. Okay.
And because it is a B2B company, I'll explain ame kon koru. Because it is a B2B company, it also has order from. So the three words in my mind was a tribute to Abraham Lincoln. That's
Very
how
nice.
मजा कथा ये कि बहुत लोग भावंती कि आमे ताको off business माने O double F business बोली कोई business बंद करिया पे. But the reality is that that's how we started.
Well,
Okay.
Very nice name. Very nice name.
Thank you
very
very much.
appropriate name and very evocative name.
So आमे कौन करू my entire academic as well as professional career was actually spent in smaller companies. छोटो company माने non corporates. जैसे आपण Mindtree रे थिले, not Mindtree is a large corporate, but a small software company, a small manufacturing setup, but a छोटो ठेकेदार माने contractor. This is the fat middle of India's economy, which is non-corporates. Corporates probably account for about 20 to 25% of India's GDP. 70 to 75% is contributed by non-corporates, people who are probably in the turnover range of dharantu 20 koti ru
जो उनको हम SME कहिबा
SME or mid-tier corporates.
mid-tier corporates.
SMEs typically get capped out at 500 crores. ए माने 1500 कोटी 2000 कोटी जाए, right? That's the fat Indian middle. एमानंकु सर गोटे प्रॉब्लम हुए. प्रॉब्लम कौन हुए? प्रॉब्लम प्रथमे हैला वर्किंग कैपिटल प्रॉब्लम. If they want to grow, they need capital. Banks are limited. Banks will ask for collateral and stuff like that. So they are limited by capital. And nobody sees them as a sunrise sector part. There is equity आसे नहीं, निवेश हुए नहीं, ऋण आसे नहीं. So they are reliant on the intermediary economy. कोटा intermediary economy, distributor, trader, एमान को उठो पैसा नहीं कि समाने ताका धंधा चलांती. Distributor, trader, obviously, in my opinion, they have ruled the country because they actually rule India's middle class. तेणु सेमाने पैसा बनाते एमान को मिलेनी किछि. So first is devoid of working capital. Second is most of this working capital is actually provided in the form of raw materials. Raw materials कौन steel, cement, polymer, paper, industrial chemical, बड़ा माने जोड़ा भर्ती है कि गाड़ी रे जाए, full truckload रे जाए. सेई गुड़ा ही सेमाने तारा सप्लाई करिकी सेटा क्रेडिट टर्म रे देई कि सेमाने कौन करंती कि ए जो फैट मिडिल को स्क्वीज कर दियंती. माने जेति की तार अच्छी लिक्विड सब बाहर कर दियंती. तेणु से माने किछि पैसा बनांदेनी. Whereas the employment is actually done by that sector. I wanted to create a impact here because I had traded between SMEs, I had run a few SMEs, I had invested in SMEs. I knew that this was this problem. So I believed that कि जणे जदि आसे कि institutionally जणे जदि आसे कि financial power नहीं कि technology नहीं कि आसे कि हमको working capital भी दे परिबो, सहित रे material भी दे परिबो, you actually solve that core problem. So whereas before we come in, only about 20-30% was being provided by banks and 70 to 80% was being provided by the trader. We came and said, okay, we will be a costlier option to the bank, but a much cheaper option to the trader. But we'll give you raw materials which are cheaper. So even if you're paying me interest because I'm providing you capital, working capital, you save on the raw material cost. तेणु ए दीटा जिनसर माने संगम जदि कहिबे करिकी आमे धंदा को बनैलु. It is a very difficult business model, by the way. The reason it's a difficult business model is because at one end आपनकर commerce अछि, वाणिज्य अछि, at the other end आपनकर financing अछि. Both of them are very very difficult businesses themselves. So to combine them under one house and to say, hey, I'll not give you money, I'll give you raw materials in exchange, has never been attempted globally. तेणु आरंभ रे मुश्किल थिला किंतु धीरे धीरे लाइफ हैज गॉटन इजियर.
But there's something very interesting about your business, and I was reading more and more about your company. It occurred to me that your company's three strong pillars are three B's. You buy from me, you borrow from me, and you belong to me.
या बिलोंग टा परे जोड़िला
हाँ.
बट बिलोंग भी आमे निजे ही करवा. वी इनफैक्ट गिव देम ऑर्डर्स टुडे. मार्केटिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी माने सेमानकर जो टेंडर करके गवर्नमेंट रू जो आनती टेंडर सेटा भी आमरी साइट परे ही से माने बिड करंती. सेटारे आम साइट रे ही से माने आसिकी टेंडर खोजंती. सो वी दे बिलोंग टू मी बिकॉज दे फाइंड आउट द रेवेन्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज थ्रू मी. They borrow from me because I am the next best option to banks, but they also buy from me because I am way cheaper than the intermediary economy.